Hey guys, what's going on? Motorrider 41 here. Sitting outside on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Unfortunately, not on a ride. And for those of you who've been following my last couple of videos, you know I've been having issues with the hill start assist, and that's been ongoing. And it happened again the other day. But something else happened. I was out for a ride the other day with my girlfriend, and we were in Pennsylvania doing some back roads, which was great. And we were on our way back home. We had taken from my house, I take 195 out to PA towards New Hope in that area, and we were on 195 coming back, probably about 15-20 minutes from home, and the Goldwing did something that it hadn't done before, and that was the entire dash, except for the infotainment part, basically took a dump. And what I mean by that is all of the information, the temperature, the mileage, cruise control speed, speedometer, tour mode, and the gear indicator, basically everything on the sides started flashing with just dashes. The engine was still running, but I was doing about 70 plus. I had the cruise control set, and I really don't know why that happened. All of that basically went away, started flashing. The key fob light came on, the check engine light came on, and the oil check engine, I guess it's the, what do they call it? The programmable fuel injection light, which is looks like a check engine light basically in a car, came on. So I pulled over to the side of the road on the shoulder all the way and turned the bike off, which in retrospect was probably a mistake because I was unable to turn the bike back on for a good 15-20 minutes. So I pulled over, killed the engine, tried to turn the bike off with the center knob, like you normally turn it off on this bike, and couldn't turn it off. It would not shut off. The electronics would not shut off at all. So I'm freaking out a little bit because I have no idea what caused this or why it's doing this all of a sudden. And I tried getting on the phone with a dealer nearby that I eventually took it to, because I know there's an emergency start procedure for it, and I was trying to find that on my phone, but being on the side of a highway on the interstate with trucks rushing by, it's not the most conducive atmosphere to figuring shit out. Pardon my language. So I'm trying to figure this out. In the meantime, trying to turn the bike off at the same time. And I know there's a little metal tab that has like a code on it. Basically, it's a bunch of numbers. And I did figure it out eventually how to turn it on later after I got home. So anyway, I was on the phone with the dealer and trying to get a hold of somebody to walk me through the emergency startup procedure. In a few minutes, probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, there was one of those State Farm patrol highway trucks that stops by. I guess they patrol the area. I don't know how they knew I was there. Maybe somebody called it in. I have no idea. Anyway, standing on the side of the road, trying to explain to this guy what's going on, trying to get a hold of someone at the dealer. I did get a hold of someone, and they were looking it up, so I was on hold with them. Now, mind you, this whole time the bike is still flashing, electronics are still flashing, dashes, the infotainment part works. I had my headset, I wasn't filming at the time, so I don't have any video to show you, unfortunately. I should have taken some with my phone if I had been thinking clearly, but I was pretty upset and frustrated and just losing my shit, basically. I was really out of my, just couldn't believe this was happening. Now, I bought this bike in February this year. It had just under 4,500 miles on it. So, you know, I don't know. And the key fob worked. I checked the key fob. I tested that out. That was able to turn on and off, no problem. But nothing was responding. The bike was not responding to anything. So after about 10, 15 minutes, probably close to 20 minutes actually, I think about it, I tried turning the bike off one last time, and for whatever reason it turned off. I don't know why. I don't know what happened or what changed in that time span. The bike wasn't overheating or anything. There was nothing unusual going on except the hill start light, which was flashing the whole time I was riding out there, which was annoying anyway. So I was able to turn the bike off finally, turned it off, turned it back on, started up normally, everything came back on, all the information was there, and I was able to start the bike. So we basically thanked the guy for stopping, the roadside guy, got back on the bike, made it home, called the dealer when I got home, explained what had happened, and I was on the phone with somebody, but they said, well, just bring it in right now. So I was able to start the bike up. Now on the way home, when I started the bike up on the highway, the key fob light was still on, and the engine light was on, and the oil light was on. But the bike seemed like it was running fine, so I don't know if it was just some sort of code that needed to be cleared out. I don't know. So I brought the bike to the dealer. This was Friday afternoon, I guess, or Thursday. I can't remember what day it was. It was sometime during the week. So I dropped it off, and it's been a few days now. So I called them Saturday, called them Saturday morning, just to see what the deal was, what the status was. And I guess the tech guy, the Honda guy they have that works on basically Goldwings, said that he was not able to replicate it, which I wasn't surprised at that. I mean, I don't know how you'd replicate something like that, to be honest with you, or why it even started in the first place. So he's going to call the Honda dealer, or not the Honda dealer, Honda directly on Tuesday, I guess, and speak to them. And I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I mean, I have no idea what Honda's going to say. I don't know if they're going to be able to, if they've had this issue before with anybody, and if anybody out there who has had a 2018 or newer Goldwing has had this had this happen to them at all. I just don't know at this point what they're going to say. I mean, hopefully I'm not, you know, I hate to think worst case scenario where they're going to have to hold the bike for a few weeks, or if they're just going to be like, you know what, we're going to take the bike and we'll refund you the full amount, which they really should if they're going to do that, because it's only less than 4,500 miles, and I've only had it, February. So basically I picked it up at the end of February. So March, April, May, June, July, August. So that's 6 months I've had the bike. I did do some research on lemon laws in New Jersey. And the basic point is, if it's less than 2 years from date of purchase or less than 24,000 miles, it really should be returned and either replaced with the same vehicle or a similar vehicle, or you get your full refund, I think is what the statute is. Or not statutes, but that's what the law states. So I don't know. You know, I don't know what's going to happen right now. I'm really kind of annoyed, as you can tell. I really love that bike. I mean, I think it's a great bike. I just don't understand why this is happening. Maybe because it's a 2018, it's a first year model, and things happen in the first year. As you know, when I bought the bike, it only had 5 miles on it, so it's basically brand new still. You know, it's only had the one oil change, nothing else. I've added other things to it, but nothing major. So I don't know. You know, if they give me my money back, I'm not sure, or if they offered to replace it with the same one, I'm not sure I'd want to do that, to be honest with you. Uh, yeah, if they do that, I might end up looking for one that's like a 2012 to 2017 model. And the other thing, I mean, I just ordered couple weeks ago. I just ordered the actual trunk for the bike because I'm planning on putting the OEM trunk on there. And that's supposed to be delivered on this Wednesday, September 2nd. So I don't know. You know, I'm at a loss for why this happened. Of course, they can't replicate it, so I'm glad that Honda's getting involved. Maybe they have an idea of what it is. If they don't, I don't know what the solution is at this point. So I will keep you guys updated and see what happens on Tuesday after the Honda tech guy, the dealer, calls them. And, excuse me, maybe he can get some information that, you know, will be helpful. I don't know. And of course, today's like one of those perfect days where the temperature is, it's not humid, it's nice and cool out. It's in the 70s, close to 80. You know, today was supposed to be a great day for riding, and I was going to be on a ride, but obviously I can't. So I will check back with you guys when I have some more information. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and everyone's staying safe and riding safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So till next time, guys.